he woke up and he had 102.7 fever. So I called the doctor's office and I told them I'm not sure what to do about this fever now. And she said, you need to call the hospital. Do you want me to call them? Where do you live? And I said, no, I'm going to call Firelands. That's our hospital. So I called them and they said, bring him right over. So I did. And we both walked in and they were taking his temperature and they were taking my temperature. And they whisked him back. And I said, okay, where do I go? And she said, no, you have to go out to your car or just go home. So then the next day, he called me, FaceTimed, and he said, I just tested positive for COVID. The next day, my daughter and I are like, well, we can't send him flowers. Let's send him a fruit bouquet. So I called the nurse to ask her if it would be okay. And she said, well, it probably would, but we're going to put him on the ventilator today. Sorry. That was a hard day. But I called him. He said, they're fixing my cocktail out there. I can see him getting ready. And I said, okay. So then they put him under, and all of a sudden it dawns on me, I can't be with him. I can't talk to him anymore or anything. I went home and started writing a letter. And I don't even remember, writing. I just wrote, and kept everything very positive. I always put scripture in it. Then one of the nurses said, so I read your letter and I'm gonna get back to it. You got a little lengthy today. And I was just so blessed by that because I didn't know they were reading them to him. But that they took the time to do that. Every day they were reading those letters to him. They put themselves on the line for us, and we need to respect and treat them with complete compassion, always. People that don't know you can care about you. You need to be able to do the same thing for them. He was in the hospital 42 days. He was on the ventilator 20 days. He was on dialysis. He went into AFib. After he got out, he couldn't move his hands or his legs very well. He had to walk with a walker. He had to go to speech therapy. He had to go to physical therapy, occupational therapy. Been released from the speech therapy. He's been released now from the occupational therapy. He's still being treated for vestibular therapy. So Dan's on his way. He's getting better all the time. He loves life, and he loves me, and I love him. So it's a wonderful feeling. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I'm grateful to God, and I'm really grateful to Firelands. Just so grateful.
I am Firelands.
I am Firelands.
I am Firelands.
I am Firelands.
I am Firelands.